The best preparation for tomorrow is to do your best today. Hey there, how you guys doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with the cryptocurrency markets? Well, as always, we have a market cap that's continuing to grow. We're coming in at $242 billion. Not that long ago, we broke the $200 billion mark. So, as always, this stuff is steamrolling ahead, going into 2018, continuing to grow. Now is the time to invest. As always, this stuff is going to be out of control next year. If we thought 2017 was something, 2018 is going to be 2-3x at least. And from what we've seen, not only is there going to be so much more drama, fun, and hype, but there's going to be that much more innovation, technology, and development. As we move forward here, we got 9.9 billion traded in the last 24 hours. As always, the trading volume is a indicator of what's going on in the market. This volume may be a little higher than average right now due to everything that's going on with Tether and the 31 million hack. People may be moving their money back into Bitcoin or other altcoins as well. We got 56.3% as a BTC dominance. So as I keep saying, we're on the other side of 56%. So BTC dominance isn't all that bad in my book. As long as we're over 50%. And as always, there's debate on whether or not this is the true market cap of all the coins or not, because there are a few that are locked up. There's a few that are lost. Some of this is distorted. So, it's all taken as a grain of salt. So, we got Bitcoin coming in at $8,164. That's up 1%. We had seen $8,250 yesterday. This is a little bit of a pullback. Some people are leaning and saying this has to do with Tether. I really don't think it does. As always, within 5% volatility in the market is standard. Let me see. We got Ethereum coming in at 266. That's up 2.3%. So, they're continuing to roll on, moving up in the price there, getting closer to that all-time high at 400. They spent such a long time under 300, and with these gains they're making recently, it gets tastier and tastier to want to get a hold of some of that Ethereum. Let me see. We got Bitcoin Cash coming in at $1,177. That's down about 1%. If you're a holder, that's no big deal though. That's a pretty decent price for some Bitcoin Cash. Let me see. We got Ripple coming in at 23 cents, 23.5 cents actually. That's down 1%. No big deal there. Ripple is constantly continuing to grow. Let me see. We got Litecoin coming in at $70.95. I'm still proud of it. On the other side of $70, that's awesome. They're down about 0.5% there. Definitely sure we'll see a $75 Litecoin before the end of the year. Still got the fingers crossed that we could possibly see the 100 one too. You never know. We got Dash coming in at $474. That's up 6.2%. That's great. Dash has been continuing to grow. I support them a little bit here and there. It's how I made my whole first Bitcoin. Dash has a lot going for it with that governance system and all of that that's moving the technology forward with it rapidly. We got Monero coming in at $136. It's up 1.7%. That's not bad, getting closer to that all-time high of $150. Let me see. We got NEM coming in at 20.8 cents. That's down 1.8%. Still on the other side of 20 cents, so I'm not disappointed at the moment. We got the underdog Ethereum Classic. They're down 3%, struggling as always. They'll fight their way, though. Coming in at $17.94. We got Zcash. They're down 1.1%, coming in at $2.96. And let me see, we got Steam and the Steam back dollar. They're down both about 1%, coming in at 90.8 cents and 97.7 cents. So that seems average of lately for Steam, with Steam back dollar being under $1. Not too much though. It seems like altcoins are kind of right where they're supposed to be on a slow mend. Let me see, what do we got here for news on Bitcoin and Coffee? Well, first up, if you're one of those people that use Bittrex to go ahead and split your Bitcoin to get yourself Bitcoin Gold, they went ahead and they gave those people their Bitcoin Gold last night. They have their trading pairs open on it right now. So if you were looking to use an exchange that you were familiar with, because at first there were only a few exchanges that are not commonly used, going ahead and trading Bitcoin Gold, but now you can go ahead, you can use Bittrex. A lot of people use it. I use it. I think it was going for $280 this morning. You got to keep an eye on it. I think it was over $300 at some point in the night. Not the greatest return. Don't know if you want to hold it. Don't know if you want to dump it. Depends on how much Bitcoin you had. Depends on what your own investment ideals are. So as always, I'm just out here telling you guys the news. Let me see. Next up, I got Tether. I'm sure you guys have already heard all about this. Everybody's done their YouTube video on it. It's been all over the news. I just think that it's very convenient. I know that other people are saying that as well, but I mean, you know, it's like looking, I mean, there was so much news about is Tether solvent, and now all of a sudden there's $31 million hacked and locked up, and they want to, you know, upgrade so that they can't move it into the exchanges and that those tokens are no longer valid. You know, it does seem like a way to make them become more solvent. Personally, I don't use Tether. It's for people who are trying to short Bitcoin on the market mostly. You know me, and I'm just a hodler. So, as always, you know, you have to do your due diligence. You have to be careful. But, I mean, with everything that's been happening, I mean, you should have known, you know, that there was problems with Tether. There's been talk of this before on whether or not Tether was solvent. And I mean, mostly it was used in, Bitfinex, and U.S. customers can't use them. So, I mean, that was kind of an indicator right there that there could be some problems along the way, you know, because, you know, the U.S. government is going to come down on you, right? Let me see. Next up, I got Ethereum.com. The domain name is up for sale. And just like cryptocurrency has been skyrocketing this year in value, the domain names that have stuff to do with cryptocurrency have been going up in value. And right now we're looking at Ethereum.com. They're trying to sell it for $10 million. That's a little ridiculous, but I mean, usually these things go for like $800, $2,500, stuff like that. So I mean, when they're talking this kind of money, I mean, this is ridiculous. But I mean, at the same time, there's a lot of money being made off something like Ethereum.com. I mean, we know the debates that are being had all the time about Roger Ver owning Bitcoin.com. So, I mean, with this domain name being up for sale, it's going to be, I wonder who can get their hands on this, and I wonder what their intentions are going to be. It would definitely be horrible to see somebody get a hold of this and use it as a way to hack or whatever, or, you know, rip you off with your wallets. So, as always, if you like everything that's going on here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to give the video a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. If you don't like it, write in the comments, let me know why you do, why you don't. As always, I'm out here trying to avoid the scams, trying to help get you guys the news in under 10 minutes, and promoting my free help desk service at eugeneforest20@gmail.com. I also have tools down there below to help you navigate these cryptocurrency markets, help you figure out what's going on, help you invest better, help you to get those hardware wallets, because that's the best way to keep your cryptocurrency. I mean, you got to have your private keys. If you don't have your private keys, you don't have your crypto, you're not going to get your airdrops, you're not going to, you know, you're going to get ripped off. You're going to get hacked. You know, this stuff is happening left and right. And I mean, it's horrible that it takes a bad event to get people to learn these things. But hopefully, I figure if I say it every single episode, you guys will get it. You got to have your private keys. You got to have your private keys. So, as always, please share this video out. Please donate if you got that extra crypto, because you know I love crypto. You know I love you guys. And you know I love keeping your BTC safe.